Hey everybody, how you doing? And welcome back. This is Oscar Ramos. So I have a question for you, and that is, it's very simple but powerful. Where is the cryptocurrency market, the one that we love, heading next right now? Are we going down because of recession fears, or are we out of that and actually heading into the new, what I will call it, nice stable price of $30,000 to $40,000? Well, you're clicking on this video because you want my perspective, and that's what I'm gonna give you. All the insights and analysis, an in-depth view of what the market, the cryptocurrency market is looking like, because there are many different factors that affect it. And I have collected a couple of things that as a crypto holder investor, you don't want to miss. So if you like this, go ahead and smash the like button, guys. Consider subscribing to the channel and turn on those notification bells, because oftentimes I like to step back from altcoins and see the entire picture, the whole macro crypto global market cap, and we're heading good right now. But is this another bull trap? There's so many different things, so let's go ahead and analyze together. First and foremost, guys, we bottomed right with Bitcoin a couple weeks ago, this month, June 2022. What price? Well, $17,000. Okay, I see it, not bad, but are we heading lower? Well, according to recession things, according to the Fed, according to many of the different things that affect the price, we could head lower, as we see on the 300 moving average, but more on that and the price very soon. Okay, this is what we're looking right now. We're heading good. Right now, the altcoins and Bitcoin, we're seeing the nice 24 hours to 7 days positive green candles. That's what we like, right? Now, if you're day trading, this is heaven for you. If you're a long-term holder for a long time, well, what's happening right now doesn't make you that happy, because you're still probably down underwater for a long time, ever since 2021. But if you just started this bear market, I am jealous of you, because you are super down in the price, but I'm sure that you're gonna be way up later on with us, probably breaking even, and you're gonna be fantastic. So it really depends who is watching right now. Second, how many times have we heard Bitcoin is dead right now? Just think about it. How many times are we listening on news, on articles, on Twitter, on YouTube, etc.? Bitcoin is dead. Bitcoin is dead. The reason why I'm bringing this, careful, because when you hear a lot of people saying Bitcoin is dead, according to history, it is the time to buy. It is the time, chances are, that this crypto crash is ending. And now let me say a disclaimer, and something that everybody knows. No one knows what's going to happen to the price of crypto and Bitcoin, right? No one has a crystal ball to tell you what the future is going to be. Not even me, no one. So it's fine, but it's always fun to make predictions and to be very educated with the guesses that I'm making. And I always, particularly me, I always try to look at the data and see what the data tells me, and then base my opinions with that. Okay, so right now we're here, and we see how all the charts are telling us that we are at the bottom. You want to see them? Let me show you right now. First, rainbow chart. What we see here right now, from the maximum bubble territory, which is the red zone that we had before in 2013, 2017, we didn't hit it this past bull season, and now we're here in the basically a fire sale. Now, if you go ahead and take a look at the previous bear seasons, we hit that basically a fire sale before we go up. That's one. Plus, we passed halving to cut rewards, the block rewards, in half. We're coming to the next one in 2024. Okay, continue. This one recommended by Michael Saylor. He oftentimes says this is the best graph chart to define how the price of Bitcoin is doing on a weekly, on a monthly basis. So it's like, okay, so let's see it. When you take a look at this, well, you have your average, just your simple moving average. And when the price of Bitcoin touches that, and it can go even lower, as you're seeing right now on the screen, it comes back. So right now we're actually really low and under that simple moving average. What does that indicate? What does that tell us from the past? Just from the data, anyone can read it, that we are heading back. We're coming back. That's what the data is telling us. Because remember, a lot of fear, it's already in the market, and it's very easy to say, we're going lower, we're going lower. Yeah, it's going to crash lower. I know, it's very easy to say. And that is a possibility, because the war in Russia, because Fed really has to continue lower inflation and increasing the rates. And that, of course, is a really punch in the gut to all the equities and crypto. What do you see with equities? Where do I have it? Here it is. Right now it's coming up. Why? Because welcome to stocks, in this case, equities. They come up sometimes. That's really good. But it is possible that the Fed will push us into a recession. This was today, June 23rd. Because one of the mistakes that the Fed has had, just since the pandemic, is because that the central bank was too late to acknowledge that the inflation was becoming a problem and did not act quickly enough to combat surging prices. And that's what you and I are paying, sadly but true. And of course, the Fed, some people will argue that it does have that low credibility at this time, led by Papa Powell, of course. So every time he speaks, everybody's kind of like, all in the crypto investors are like, okay, what is he saying? What is the FOMC meeting saying? What's the Fed, the Fed meeting saying? So things are looking as everybody was kind of like perceiving what every single meeting is saying, and it affects the markets, of course. So we saw this one, we see how the fear it is. Here's the other one. This is actually the price of Bitcoin, as you're seeing on the weekly. And what I'm showing you right now is the 200 moving average. And if you go down the lane, you're going to see that since 2013 and 14, usually we bottom at that 200 moving average. Now, you're going to tell me, well, Oscar, I'm seeing something here in 2020. What happened? Well, that is the pandemic. And what happened there? Bitcoin went to the 300 moving average. And there it is. You see that? So let's review what we learned right now. Yes, there's a possibility to go lower, but also, yes, there's a chance that we already bottomed for the price of Bitcoin, because it's been already nicely touched. And for the 300, we are this close, but now the price of Bitcoin is this. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that the 300, we're looking at $16,000 or so. And right now we're looking at $21,000 to $20,000, high 20,000s. Usually, once we bottom, we take a while to consolidate, as you're seeing right now. We take a while, we take months to consolidate. It doesn't live in weeks, it doesn't live in days. It takes months before we head into the next altcoin season, which actually, here on record, to get an altcoin season, we first need to get Bitcoin on our side to have a Bitcoin season, and then the altcoin season will follow. That's what we've seen as well, because right now altcoins, of course, a lot of people with much high credibility and already in the space, veterans in crypto, they tell you stay away from altcoins right now because it's risky. So there's different comments out there. You will tell me in the comments down below here in the video. But yes, after showing you all of this, everybody, what could be the conclusion? Well, the prices right now under 1 trillion. We went all the way down to 840, 860. I remember I saw it. Now we're up about 60 billion, around 60 billion, which is really good. Not bad. So the answer here is yes. Bitcoin at this time is looking into a consolidation stage, because we already bottomed right now at $17,000, which is not bad. I like it. But also, there's still news, there's still unsettled cases that can make the price of this cryptocurrency, the crypto and Bitcoin, much lower. So that is why uncertainty and fear is high, just because people don't know what's going to happen. That's it. There it is. So where will crypto is heading right now? To a consolidation stage where the price of Bitcoin, I'm going to go ahead from the week to the 4 hours. There it is. The price of Bitcoin should be, to get into a consolidation stage, roughly from this square, this margin, roughly around 15,000 to 30,000, to make sure that we have a nice consolidation stage. If Bitcoin goes all the way passing 30,000 in 2022, that will be amazing news. If it goes lower than 15,000, that will also be amazing news, because people will be buying the dip. But roughly speaking, if I add my Bollinger Bands, if I go ahead and squeeze in and I give some room for error, we're going to be looking in some consolidation areas for this. I'm going to go ahead and open up my weekly, and there it is. See, everybody? There it is. So we're looking into that space I think we still have to $5,000 to $6,000 from that middle price that we have right now. And well, are you ready for more pain? I think everything is up in the air right now and anything can happen, but it's gotta be excited. And if you see more dips all the way down the bottom, amazing times to buy it. If you see prices go up, well, again, it seems that we are already bottom up right now according to history. So it's going to be very exciting to see what's going to happen next. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace.